Welcome to Wednesday's Word of Wisdom. Today we're going to be talking to you about a verse in Proverbs. Come on back and see what we've got for you. And we're back. So we're coming to you from Proverbs 4, verse 23, and this is the NLT version, and says, "Guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life." Let that sit with you for a second. I'm going to read it again. Guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. Wow. What you got for us?
Okay, this is a verse we probably all heard a lot, but that second part of it is what really gets it. It says the heart determines the direction of your life. So where your heart is, and Jesus says where your heart is, there your treasure is also. But we must be alert, we must be watchful of Satan's schemes so that he may not gain an advantage over us, for we have to be aware of what he tries to throw at us.
Right.
Okay, a lot of us think, oh, that's my heart, that's different. It's our minds, our hearts, our innermost being. And some of his devices, some of what he tries to throw at us are hidden traps. They're hidden triggers.
Yeah.
How many of you know every one of your triggers? The triggers that make you mad, or the triggers that make you fly off the handle, or everything can be going just fine. And then all of a sudden someone says something, someone does something, and you didn't even realize what happened.
Right.
We have to be on guard, because from personal experience, I've got triggers that sometimes I don't even know where they are. And Sonia Lee can attest to this. We can be having a great conversation, all of a sudden, out of the blue, because I haven't been guarding that part. I haven't been looking out for that trigger in my life. Now think about some of the things you need to guard yourself from in our society. The kids down the street for your kids. Do we know who they're hanging out with? That's guarding their hearts. Same as with us. Do we know our friends? Do we know the ones that we hang out with? Do we know the things that we consume on a daily basis? Are we guarding those things? Okay, that doesn't look like what God would want me to do, so am I letting that? David says something, says, "Search me, O God. Know my heart. Show me if there's any wicked ways within me." That should be our daily prayer when we're guarding our hearts, to ask God to search our hearts and show me what's there that needs to come out.
Absolutely. And as David's talking, I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, like, throughout scripture, it is woven and interwoven how God is always looking at our heart, right? And so we can name some of the various different Bible personnel, and David just mentioned David, right? We saw some of the things that he did externally, but he was still a man after God's own heart. So that is our challenge to you this week. It's protect your heart, and not just the physical heart, right? We know we want to be healthy and exercise and get our heart rate up to a certain beat, right? But our that spiritual heart, that inward man, right, in which God has been speaking to us throughout scripture, that he's looking to our heart. That's one of the reasons why Jesus was so harsh to the Pharisees, because they had that outward appearance, right, of righteousness, but it wasn't in their heart. So that is my prayer this week. Help us, Lord, to guard our heart and have a heart after the Lord. Until next time, God bless you and goodbye.